Words have power, and as a manga writer, let's talk about it. Pan was almost beaten to death because words have power. Despite having done nothing actually wrong to him, sticking up for him after he did that to her, and then saving his life, putting the rest of the group in danger to fight a devil for him. He was willing to beat her fucking face in again until the orc and the rest of the party stepped in. He still did everything in his power to make her out to be the bad guy. The patterns are obvious if you were trained to see them. A disarming personality, magical abilities, and they're idols of their true nature. Why did he have this belief? Not because some Brimborn almost beat him to death. Not because he saw a Brimborn rip his party apart and take his liddies away. We saw what happened. Here he carried out an act of violence and called her a monster. It's because his father's words had power. My father was a soul hunter, just like the ones we ran into from Ravenflood as I grew up. He made sure I knew the truth. He told me the truth. Time and time again, I sat through trials of Brimborn that were sectist or helping them. A father who had the same profession when they rolled up on an encampment of just travelers, their immediate response was to shoot everybody that ran away. Religious order where trials are not required and running isn't advised. The words of his father and those who held similar beliefs condemned Pan in his mind without any proof. And when they found the real culprit of those who killed his party, it was never an acknowledgement of I was wrong. Just more rash action. That put everyone else in danger. But you know the duality of Polly? He might have had some racist beliefs, if you know what I mean. He was absolutely willing to run the ones against the cult leader, even showing that there are some races that are okay and that his people don't care about who you love, so long as you have the right beliefs. In my other series, Night of Slaughter, words have power. Veronica's father is the god of honor, and she became his apprentice to be a holy knight because of his words. And because of his words, she's here. Because of Sentry's words to Beverly, someone dies. And because of Veronica's words to the townsfolk, all of these other kids enter into training and someone dies. We can all agree that she did not take the whip to that boy's face, but her words mattered. Balin was right to feel his anger, because what did you get us into? To bring this whole thing together in my other series, Deep Star Crow, the same world as the other two, when you have a platform and influence, and you end up not watching your words, or you use your words recklessly, you use your words to spread hate, misinformation, do not be surprised when your words end up creating someone like Valona. Because remember, she wasn't born this way. I'm not advocating for anything that may or may not have happened. Words do matter. Your influence does matter. And that's why literature is so important, not just to consume, but to analyze. To be able to think critically about what's going on around you. To see things play out without real people having to suffer for it. So we can hopefully learn lessons that allow us to be better people. To see other perspectives, to be able to go into this world with a little bit more fucking empathy. We can smile, and so other people can smile, and have a little bit of mercy. When everything is said and done, leave the world a little bit better than when we came in it. For everyone, not just our very selective group of people.